over the last several years, I have become obsessed with understanding what makes people actually change. And a lot of that started with my own life. Hello, my name's Maria, and I am the creator of Creating Better Humans. Welcome if you're new here. Now, the reason that I started this obsession is because in my own personal life, I was very heavy and I was able, no matter how long it took me 8 years to lose 50 pounds, but no matter what happened, I knew that I was going to accomplish this goal. And at the same time, I was caring for my 2 disabled brothers, and I was also creating an online business. I started a tutoring business at the time, and within my first 4 months, I was able to generate $10,000, and I seemingly had no idea what the hell I was doing, so I was very shocked that I was able to do this. And at the same time, I had all these other ideas, all these other goals that I was researching. I was building my spirituality. I was building my mindset more. I was reading a lot of self-help books. I'm a big Joe Dispenza girl. So as all of this was happening, I was wondering, or just the people in my life were starting to be like, oh, Maria, like you're really picking things up. Like things seem to be going very well for you. What's the secret? And I feel like the secret is, one, I just never gave up on myself. Like no matter how hard it was, I just had this insane resilience. But 2, I was just constantly a student of life and always learning. And I just wonder how other people can start like catching that bug with the resilience and just making sure that they keep learning and understanding and building the correct habits to ensure their success. And lo and behold, Creating Better Humans was born. And with that note, what do I do exactly? So I help people understand their patterns. Like we kind of start from the inside, because I know nobody wants to hear this. Everyone's so tired of hearing it, but the mindset truly is everything. I know it's cliche, but it's so freaking true. So I'm going to kind of help you understand what kind of person you are. Are you a self-sabotager? Are you a people pleaser? Are you a procrastinator? Are you an overthinker? I like to understand people's patterns of thinking and what makes them actually kind of not start in the first place or just get in their own way. And then you create, we and you together, we're going to create patterns. Me and you are going to create habits. We're going to create an actual schedule that works with whatever kind of lifestyle you're currently living. And every single day, you're actually going to get closer and closer and closer to your goals. And lo and behold, things start to become an actual habit, right? The mindset plus the actions plus the tracking. Tracking is so important. Like when you actually start tracking everything that you do, and I know it sounds like a nightmare to think about, but when you actually start tracking everything that you do, you realize, oh, this worked, this didn't work, I need to crack in on this, I need to lock in on this, I need to rearrange this. That is when my life like quite literally just took off with everything. Because when I started tracking, you get information a lot faster, and that's essentially half the battle, really. So as an identity transformation coach, we're going to identify the kind of person that you are. You know, what is it actually getting in your own way? And then we're going to create a game plan for you. We're going to create a schedule on what it is that you specifically need to add or take away from your own life. And then we will be reviewing it together weekly. You know, what worked and what didn't work. And then we build from there. And as you do this, you're going to actually watch yourself transform into a new person. It's really just a different thing when you're sitting there concrete, actually reviewing what worked for you and what didn't. So that is what we do on this channel, Creating Better Humans. And I go into all the different subsections. If you want to fix your health, if you want to fix just your fitness habits, maybe not necessarily your health, but your fitness habits, and you want to lose weight or you want to gain weight, you want to improve your finances, you want to improve your confidence in yourself, you want to improve your mindset, like not be such a heavy overthinker or a people pleaser, not having like a lot of ruminating thoughts, because I know a lot of people struggle with that as well. That is what we are here to do. And then Why do I do this? Because I've experienced both sides of it. I've experienced the failing a million times and not per se tracking everything that I needed to do, right? Just not tracking, and then you're wasting a lot of extra time that you really just didn't need to if you would sit down and track. And of course, tracking is actually just another habit in itself. You need to create the habit of actually sitting down every Sunday and actually reviewing what worked for you and what didn't. So essentially, we are just creating new habits for yourself, and we're gonna take it slow. We're not gonna do everything. Unless you wanna take it faster, I'm totally happy to take it faster, because in reality, when you do this shit, you wanna just hit the ground running. You wanna hit the ground running because you're not looking back at the old person that you were. No ma'am, no sir. We are going forward from here on out. Although I do mostly work with women ages 25 to 40. That's usually the range that I work in, because I work with women that know they are meant for more, but they're not, they're just confused. They know they're meant for more, but they don't know what direction to turn to, why everything they're doing is not working, or why they haven't even started. That is my target audience. That is who I can help, and I have helped many times. And I saw this even in my own real life with the tutoring business, because I was doing real estate tutoring, but half the time when I'm jumping on tutoring calls with my clients, they start talking to me about why they have these goals, why they want to get their real estate license, what they want to do with it after, what is the real actual purpose of them wanting to create a career in the real estate field. So when I was tutoring these people, I just kept getting the same themes. Like, people want to get their life together and they feel like they're self-sabotaging, and they feel like this will help them create confidence and strengthen their relationships. And ultimately, of course, they want to make money to support their family, and that's what we all want. So that is who I am in a nutshell. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments. And I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you found this channel, because you are so fucking successful, and we are going to get to work to ensure you become the person that you always knew you could be, because that is what creating better humans is all about. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys soon.